Hey everyone. So I'm just going to do a super quick easy look right now. Starting with my brows. I already put on a tinted moisturizer, so I'm not going to be putting on any foundation today. I'm just going to kind of skip that step. So I'm going to move right in and do the brows first. So I like to line the bottoms of mine and then kind of like shape them as I go. And then I go back in and kind of, gosh, it's hard for you to see, isn't it? Kind of feather them up. And this color that I'm using is Smoked Topaz Shadow Sense by SeneGence. If you guys don't already use this products, you totally should. They are basically tinted or colored skincare. So I really like it because it doesn't agitate my skin. I have extremely sensitive, acne prone, cystic acne, oily skin. So like you name like most terrible things and I've got it. It's insane. But I like it because I don't, like these products don't agitate my skin whatsoever. So I'm used to having purple and blue hair, so I think my brows are a bit darker maybe than I would do with this color hair. However, I'm coloring my hair. This is basically the mid stage to where the blue faded out to green. So right now I'm in that transition period. So once I get silver gray hair, I think that this color of eyebrow will be just fitting. So now I'm going to go over here, same thing. I'm just going to kind of line the bottom first. And brows are done. Next, we're going to move on to contouring. And to contour, I am going to use Make Sense Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation, and I'm going to use in the color Cinnamon. So to do this, I'm just going to take maybe half of a pump, so just a tiny bit. Actually, it's probably like a third of a pump. And kind of separate that. And I'm going to just go right there below, like, so your bone is right here, and I'm just going to kind of go right underneath that bone. And then to hide my fat nose, I'm going to go on the side of my nose here as well, as kind of up here. I've got some under my nails. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here. This is a great color of foundation. This foundation, if you've never used it, it's like water resistant, and I sweat a lot. So when I sweat, it doesn't come off, which I really like. And it's so easy to work with. It blends super well. If you are like if you really needed like a shade lighter, you could still use it and it would still work because it kind of like color matches to your skin, which is really nice. So just use a darker color of foundation to contour instead of using something else. Now that I've done that, I'm kind of gonna go along my chin area here and then go down my neck. So you're kind of like contouring your neck to make your neck look thinner, although I have a very small neck anyways. But now that I've got that contouring done there, what I want to do is highlight a little bit. And to highlight, I'm going to use the Make Sense foundation just the regular one in Almond. And I'm going to take this and I'm kind of going to put a little less than I did before. And I put this here and here. Take a little bit just on the bridge of my nose here, maybe. Oops. Okay. That just really makes you look awake. And I really need to pick me up there because I've had this raging migraine all day long, you guys. I finally am not feeling super nauseous from it. So, my eyes were kind of showing the pain before. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm kind of let that set for just a second and go in and touch up. I'm going to use Almond again, actually. I'm just using like the little smidgen of it. You can't even see it on my finger, really. To define my brows a bit better. So I'm just going to go right under my brows just to give them a little pick-me-up. Tapping it in again. There. It just looks really clean and crisp now, right? Okay. Going into our eyes, the first color that I'm going to use is Mulberry Shadow Sense. Fade this in because you're just going to be using this basically as a transition color. And then I'm going to go in, I'm also going to go under my eye with it. And I like to go a bit below my eye, like not like, so basically where your eyelashes to where mine come down to is where I like to blend that in. So, and you can tell it kind of lifts my eye a bit. I apologize, you can hear my dog panting. He does not know how to leave me alone. My husband's downstairs, but he would rather pant outside my door. He knows not to come in here for the most part, but he will just pant out there because he can hear me talking. So I like that. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some pink Posey Shadow Sense, just right below that Mulberry. I'm going to use a bit more of the pink Posey because I want it to go all over my lids. And I'm also going to throw this underneath my eye, but not as far down as the mulberry. And I'm not pulling my lid, I'm just holding it here, so when I push it this way, I'm not tugging on it too much there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I need to kind of clean this up a bit here. So I'm going to, gosh. There. Oh my God, that's so much better. It was so bright. So I'm going to take some tape and I'm kind of going to tape it onto my palm first so it doesn't pull on my skin too much. And I'm going to place the tape basically where you'd put that eyeliner, to where it goes up to your eyebrow. Same thing with this piece of tape. Make sure that you're placing these under your lashes and you're not taping your lashes down. Okay, now I'm going to take some Garnet. Okay, Garnet, and I'm going to place that on the outer corner. So right along that tape. And I put it there so I don't have to be neat, and I can just put this in, swipe it in. So I'm bringing this color in and up. So it'll kind of give my eye a bit more dimension. I'm going to do this side and let that one dry. If you've never worked with the SeneGence before, I really like it because it doesn't crease as well. And lately, I feel like once I hit my 30s, you guys, I cry a lot more. Every movie I watch, I cry now. I don't even know. So, having this water-resistant, crease-proof shadow is kind of necessary. So, to make sure that it is crease-proof, you want to apply very, very thin layers and build them up. So that's why I kind of let this one set, and then I went and worked on this one. I'm going to go back to this one and let that one set. Instead of just doing one eye at one time, that's why I kind of go back and forth. So again, I'm just going to place it there. And then I think one more on this side. We should be good. This color. Okay. I feel like I put more on this side, but I don't think I did. I think it's just me. So I'm going to take these tapes off now. So I got a nice crisp line there. But I also still have a little bit of the Mulberry from before. Or the pink Posey, I guess is what was there. So to clean that up, because I forgot to put the tape down first, I'm going to take a bit of concealer and use the same brush that we used to define our brows. Take just a tiny bit, go right along this line here. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is take Whisper Pink Shadow Scents, and I'm actually just going to continue using the same brush that I've been using. I am going to take just a smidgen of this, because it is very light, and put it right here, just a little dab here, and tap this in here. So it's all tapped in like that. Oh gosh, tapping on my eye like that's bringing back my migraine. And now I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side as well. Just a little tap. Okay. And now that I have that on there, I'm actually going to let that set. I'm going to go in a little bit more here on the inside corners as well. Just a little bit. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to take a little bit more pink Posey, and so this time I'm going to use a smaller brush here, and I want to make it a little bit darker here on the edge. And kind of blend that in. So, all right, now that I have that, I'm going to go in with one of my new favorite colors, Rose Gold Shimmer. It's so shimmery, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the same brush here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this where I just placed that Whisper Pink, right here. And I'm going to tap it right in the same areas. Tap, 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 tap. Oh my goodness. Do you guys even see this amazing sparkle? It's so hard for me to see because the light is so bright. So. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Okay, anyways, next eye. Tapping this in. Tapping is really hurting my migraine. Okay. So pretty. Okay. You know, I'm going to take, there'll be a little bit of glitter on my brush. And I actually am going to just take that and swipe all along the bottom of my eyes. It'll kind of deposit, so deposit just a tiny bit of sparkle. But I like it because the sparkle will stay there then. It'll look so awesome. Next thing I'm going to do is I need some blush. So for the blush, this is one of my favorite tricks that I do. I actually use Pink Posey and Mulberry Shadow Scents, both of them as my blush. And how I do that is I take a little bit of the Pink Posey and I put it right here. And then I take a little bit of the Mulberry and I put it right here. So Mulberry and Pink Posey, and I feel like it just looks really nice. I don't know why. I tried it and I loved it. So then we're just going to blend this in, and what I do is I'm kind of going to go forward with it. I know it's completely reversed, but it just helps bring the color down a little bit, but doesn't pause it too much, so you don't end up with a bunch of pink in the middle of your face. See how nice then that looks? It's a nice subtle blush, but it just looks really, really nice. It's quite classy blush, I feel like. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. It looks really, really good, right? It's hard to see. I don't know why this light has to be so bright. Moving right along to Pearlizer. So Pearlizer is so like shimmery, but not like sparkly shimmery. It's like glowy. So I'm going to use this right on my cheekbones at the very top of it here. And to place that, I'm just going to use the same brush that we used right there. I'm going to take a tiny, tiny little bit. So see that little tiny bit? So, can you guys see that? It's super, super perfect. I feel like this light is so bright, it's so hard to see some things. I probably need to invest in a ring light that I did not make myself, one that I can dim down a bit, but this works for now. So same thing here. So now you guys can kind of see it. So pretty, right? Okay. It's time for eyeliner. So for eyeliner, I'm going to use Onyx Shadow Scents because again, once it's set, it's going to stay there, so it won't be coming off on me. So I'm going to use just a smidgen of this. Oopsie daisy. Let's put a little bit just to show you. I kind of use my hand as a palette a lot, so just a little tiny dot of it, a little tiny thin brush. And the first thing that I like to do is my point. So I'm going to go here. I like eyeliner, if you guys can't tell. So I like bringing my eyeliner in down on the bottom as well and then blending it, because to me it just looks like it completes your look so much better. And then I'm going to blend that in there. So there is one eye. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, because I'm sure you guys probably can't even see what I'm doing, because I have to look here, otherwise it will be crazy if I try to look into my camera and do it. So I will check in with you in a minute. It's time for lips. So for my lips, I am going to be mixing 2 lip scent colors together and using, of course, a disposable wand, because they are completely different colors. I am going to mix Blackberry and Mauve Ice together. Maybe. Okay, here we go. I tightened that up just a bit too much. Okay. For this, you're going to make sure that you have clean, dry lips. And apply in one motion or one direction. So I do my bows first. Alright, now that we have 3 layers of lip tint on our lips, we kind of get like a green gray kind of color. It looks really cool, like in like metallic looking. So, next thing I'm going to do is get some gloss on so we can put our lips together. And I'm going to do Opal gloss. Tell me that color is not amazing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is throw on a bit of mascara, curl up my lashes prior to that, of course, and then throw on some Dodo lashes number 207. So we'll be right back and put these on. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to like and comment below if you guys like this, what you would like to see next. I love reading your guys' comments, so please be sure to let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see. And again, I'll see you guys next time. Stay beautiful.